Nsfw girls of Reddit, what are some things you wish guys did in bed more often? As Tormund Johnspain says, you need to be patient, give her time. Your cock shouldn't go near her until she's slick as a baby seal. Make noise. And facial expressions. Fuck. Could you imagine, you're going to town on a girl, really giving it your all, like you're fucking proud of yourself, and you look up and she's just grinning at you? Or worse, staring? Welcome to like 90% of blowjobs. That shit is creepy. Just react, damn. No one's gonna call you gay or a girl because you're moaning. That's the point if the activity. Foreplay, teasing, kissing and caressing my body, really focusing on my pleasure and making me come hard, and I can't say this next thing enough, make more noise. God, it is so hot when a guy moans and is vocal in bed. Makes me want to do even dirtier things to make him make those noises even more. Sleep. Don't be dead fucking silent. I'm not a woman, but my pencil is sharpened and my notepad is ready. Foreplay. It really gets overlooked. You can't just pounce and expect us to already be on your level. You gotta warm us up first to get us ready. Think of us like a BBQ grill. That's right, a grill. You can't just slap your meat on there when the coals aren't even hot. Foreplay matters. Pay more attention to the clit. If you cum first, no biggie. But, finish me off too. If you want your dick sucked, you need to eat pussy. Nipple play. Let me be on top. I know how to get myself off. Ask questions like, do you like that? The other shit with their hands or kissing, groping. It's kinda boring when the dude just pounds away and that's all. Like, play with my boobs, lick suck ect, grab my ass, and so on. Neck kisses, K thanks. A lot of men I have been with seem to only care about their pleasure and not so much mine. I cannot orgasm from penetrative sex, many women can't, I can only cum from stimulating myself, but I do enjoy kissing, cuddling and touching as foreplay. Some men just think have me get in bed with them, jackhammer me with their dicks, and once they cum it's all over. Yeah, that does nothing for me. Freshen up before getting intimate. Find a moment to slip into the bathroom and at least scrub a bit with a wet washcloth. Junk and neck, ideally. It's just polite. I don't care if you cum in 2 minutes. It's not embarrassing or a problem at all, as long as you finish me after. This differs for every woman, but personally, penetration ideally is like 10% of the event and reserved for when we're both ready to finish. I enjoy it when I'm really amped up, but really only because of the emotional mental feeling of it's time to fuck. Physically, it literally does nothing for me at all. Go slower. Stop fucking jackhammering and slow down a bit. I feel more like a sex toy than an actual sensual human being when a dude is fingering me at the speed of light. Touch me softly all over. A lot. Like I'm the most precious delicacy. Don't just ram the dick in. Foreplay and no rush. Dirty talk is a must. I asked my wife and my girlfriend, they both agreed to disclose other sexual partners before going raw. Now I know. Good news, fellas. Turns out women do have a manual. It's interactive and voice activated. Just say, what would you like? Occasionally, you may find yourself with a model released with rushed, immature code. If your model is collectible, you may find it worth the time and patience to lovingly craft a workaround. Personally, there are so many functional models available, I'd personally consider sending her back to her manufacturer for adjustment. Per second. You want an actual sex tip though? Put your pinky in your mouth. Move it to the corner of your mouth, hook your finger. Now yank it hard 5 or 6 times. Not really. I'm just trying to make a point here. Unfortunately, way too many guys have no idea that is exactly what they're doing to the skin where the labia majora meet. That's the puffy flesh, not the lips just above the clitoris. They're enthusiastically slurping this, twiddling that, with no clue that their nose or razor stubble is going to leave the woman feeling like her twat got sunburn for the next 3 days. There's an easy fix. Put your palm on the area just above, gently press down and upward. The little cleft of flesh will flatten out, reducing the chance of you yanking it about and accidentally hurting her. Bonus. Now the clit is sitting up and looking right at you, deliciously taut and awaiting your loving attention, not a single stroke wasted. And ladies, if you ever find yourself in the company of a sweet but inexperienced young man who broaches curious questions about your hoo-ha, I highly advocate giving him a smile, a flashlight, and offer him a private AMA. We all reap the rewards of shared knowledge. Bring pizza. I want to talk to my husband during sex. Usually I call him. Okay, I hate to say it. You always hear about guys not paying any attention to the clit, and most women can't get off from penetration. I actually find that it's been talked about so much that now that's all they do. They go right for the clit. I personally only get off from penetration. Oral can be fun foreplay, but 90% of men I've been with I can't handle it. Clitoral stimulation borders on painful for me. Oral is the only clitoral stimulation I can sometimes handle. I can't jay off from it. Ever. So where if it's gentle, it can be great foreplay. Most men I've been with go right for it, very roughly, and it's quite unpleasant. At times painful. So really, ask them what they like. And if a woman, I know it's rare, says to be gentle with it, be gentle with it. Some of us do really enjoy penetration. And being jackhammered, haha. Obviously, we all need warm-up, or it's similar to having someone shove a finger in your ear roughly. Not arousing. Side note. Men talk about boobs. They are obsessed with boobs. Yet when the time comes they grab them for 30 seconds, then forget about them. What up with that? And grab some freaking hair. Be rough. I like it when my man rubs my nipples slowly, then starts to pick up the pace or sucks on them. It can sometimes bring me to the point of orgasm. Wash before getting on bed. Do not get home and take a nap in a bed. Get home. Take a shower and then get in bed. Lol. PLS, for the love of God, you are not a porn star, don't even try to come with this shit. Be careful and listen to your partner. And not every girl likes anal or can deep throating. I wasn't that lucky with the male population in the last years. I wish they'd be more vocal. I love to hear my guy moan or curse softly because he just can't help himself. Not entirely answering the question, I'm gay, but do more things out of bed. Don't expect her to be ready to go just because you put her butt on bedsheets. If you're not working your way there from the front door, you're wasting free real estate. Press her against a wall or door, talk to her, kiss her, pay good attention to her neck and collarbones while you do so. Start gently, nibbling and licking, not hard biting, see what works for her and what doesn't. Personally, I've never had any complaints when I work my way up to her ear, breathe softly on it and nibble on her earlobe, soft but fast. There are lots of erogenous zones that don't get enough love. Earlobes, wrists, the back of the neck. When someone touches me there and I'm hit with the combination of it feeling good and it not being somewhere I've been touched in ages, I just melt. Also consider exploring gentle teasing. Don't go straight for the goods, trace your way down and around and back up a few times first. Jump back to areas you've already paid attention to, have her aching for your touch before you give it, assuming she likes it and isn't frustrated. Listening is always key. There's a reason most lesbian sex is measured in hours. No reason straight couples can't do that too if they want, just don't treat an orgasm as an end point, or if it is, hold back on it and really enjoy the journey. Eating you out. It's one of my favorite things, but it seems like a lot of guys just want to get straight to fucking. Lol. I think I speak for a lot of women when I say my erogenous zones change by the minute. Turning a woman on is almost like performing alchemy or freestyling a beautiful song with an instrument, you kind of have to be intuitive like I'm doing with you. Careful effort is enough of a turn on to play along though, so don't put too much pressure on yourself either. The inside of my vagina can bring me to orgasm, but like I mentioned before, it's got to be awakened it as an erogenous zone first before I can get there. A safe bet is the clit. The clit is more than just a tool for foreplay, it's the primary source of orgasmic pleasure for most women. Don't just focus on going in and out with your dick, press your hips into me, flex your dick mid-thrust while going balls deep, then let me do a kegel while you're flexing, play off of the movements of my body so we can find a good rhythm.